Hi Libra, welcome to my page, The Right Guidance. My name is Lisa and I'm here to do a sort of weekly reading for you. Most of the signs got recorded from December 31st and went till January the 7th, but I was having computer trouble. So I'm going to start your reading today being January the 3rd, and let's go to maybe January the 8th. All right, I'm going to work with two decks. The first deck, your angels and guides will pull cards with me from the Angel Tarot cards to bring in any guidance you guys need for that time span, and then anything to do with your love life, romantic life, relationships in general, they can use my handy dandy love pack, my favorite deck for relationships. All right, so what I will do is I will tilt the camera down so you can all see me shuffle the cards on camera. All right, so I'm asking Libras, angels and guides, to please step forward to be in direct communication with my angels and guides to let me know what clear and accurate guidance. They're not even letting me finish my spiel. What does Libra need as far as guidance? From the 3rd till the 8th. Okay, so that's the general messages, and let's see. Okay, they want me to actually old-fashioned shuffle 3 times. I just do what I'm guided to do. Those of you who have offered me feedback, thanks. And thanks to all the Libra people who got up my ass because they didn't have the reading posted. I can't control the computer. It actually took me over 20 hours just to get those videos up. And usually it just takes me about 11 hours to do all the signs, edit them, and upload them. All right, so relationships, and then in general. I'm going to raise this up again so you're stuck with me. All right, so for those of you who are new to the channel, thanks for coming. So happy your guides brought you for your guidance here. And while you're here, I love comments. You can leave it down below. My email address is in the description box below. You can like the video to let me know how it resonated with you, and subscribe would be the ultimate thing that I would appreciate. So let's get going. As you can see, I haven't turned the cards over to face me because I channel in my messages, okay? That's the medium in me. If you see me look left, it's because I receive pictures, videos, and I listen with my left ear. So if you see me reacting, that's why. I feel like I always have to get into that. All right, your first card is the 7 of Earth, Libra, okay? And this could indicate your association with an earth sign, which is a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. And the beautiful thing about this card, I'm gonna zoom in. See how it's like an old wise tree, and it's like the tree of life to me, okay? And when your guides and my guides pull this card, this tells me that maybe you have done some goal setting for this year. If not, this is your guide's way of saying, be very, very direct on what you would like to experience this year. So what seeds do you want to plant? What are you going to use to water them? Your time and your energy to water them. And how are you going to make that a part of your daily practice? And it needs to be serious. These goals need to be, you know, what do you want to be able to look back a year from now and go, you know, these are the things that I set out to do. And then this is what I ended up accomplishing. So this is you planting seeds. Okay. Let's see what else is coming up. Okay. Well, you're an air sign, so this could be more so about you, unless it could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius addition to you. This card tells me that you are burning out, or you are already burnt out. It could be because of the holidays, totally. But I think, you know that there's some changes that need to be implemented, and it is about, you know, deciding what balls can you drop that you're currently juggling that is just wiping you out. So, you know, what do you need to communicate? If for those of you who have a partnership, how can you guys communicate, you know, and set some goals going forward on how you're going to manage things, manage your time. You want to make sure to carve in some serious self-care time so that you don't face any burnout. You don't face, you know, this feeling of maybe being anxious because, you know, you're just looking so far ahead. And the thing is, we can only focus on, you know, a day or two at a time, or maybe setting the week up for success. So it's very important to work with a planner maybe, and again, to work with a partner if you've got one, or the family, on how you guys are going to work as a whole. Okay, because this is the need for a vacation, a need for a timeout, and a need to kind of withdraw and have some self-care time, maybe even, you know, asking to meditate. Okay. So, okay, another Earth card. This is the Ace of Earth. This is actually a really, 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 really great card. Again, it could be in relation to an Earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. But the thing is, this card, like, you want this card. This card is about abundance. This is usually, because it's usually a pentacle. Okay, the Earth cards that I'm a Virgo. We are the pentacle suit. And this is like a promising business venture. This is something that's going to absolutely get off the ground if you put it as a goal and you water it. Okay. This is a promising new business venture for those of you who need to hear that. This means, you know, abundance on all levels. Again, whatever you plant in your garden and whatever you choose to water, whatever gets, you know, your attention is going to manifest and grow, and it's going to bring abundance. Now, really, where do you want your abundance, Libra? Where do you want your abundance? You know, so I kind of laid it out like this a few days ago when I did the recordings. And I brought it up in the Aquarius reading. So whatever your partner, for those of you partnered, you should go and listen to your partner's video as well. If I were to hold a crystal ball, old school, if I were to hold a crystal ball, okay, and if I was going to tell you that I see your future in the next 6 months, what would you want me to say? And then that is what your goals are. So whatever changes, or, you know, how would you like to implement love into your life, romance, you know, intimacy? How do you want that to come in, and in the form of what kind of a partner? Or how are you going to change the relationship with your partner now? What do you want for your career? What do you want for your self-care? What do you want for any give back, any community time? What do you want for, you know, your spiritual health, whatever you want? So it's like, what would you want me to tell you I see for you in this crystal ball? And then these are the goals that you should be implementing. Okay. So that's where your abundance could be coming from, is from me prompting you with that type of a question, and then you deciding to put energy into that side of things. Okay. So let's see what else. Okay. I love this card. Two of Fire. This could, again, show a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius person. And this is a partnership card. Okay. This is also you working together on a common goal with someone. This person, I always bring this up with this card. This person's nothing like you. Very opposite. This could be actually a romantic partner also coming in, but this is usually for a common goal. These are two people working in partnership for a common goal. This could be you joining a business venture, coming into partnership with someone, or working collaboratively with someone already in your career sector, because you guys are implementing, you know, a new program, or you're working on something wonderful, and this person could be a fire sign. So this is asking you to make sure you're making steady progress. Again, kind of going back to my keep watering your garden. All right, this is good. Ending of a difficult situation. Again, you are an air sign, so, but it could be a Gemini, another fellow Libra, or an Aquarius person. But, you know, this is an end of a difficult situation, perhaps just for you because it is your sign, or in relationship with another air sign. The thing is, you can see this beautiful, beautiful card. This beautiful unicorn is getting in a boat. And this means you're leaving a difficult situation. You're leaving an old way of living behind. Maybe you weren't very goal oriented. Maybe you weren't hyper focused. And maybe this year you are planning and you're focused. And maybe you're working with someone like me who does the coaching, and you're having to really schedule. Some of you have an issue with your throat chakra. This is not mine. My throat's fine. So if you need to speak up, if you need to ask for help, whatever you need to do to move yourself out of that difficult situation. And again, it could be working collaboratively with a partner that you already have in the home or with the workplace on how you're going to delegate things to make things easier so that you don't face any difficult situation. This could even mean financial planning. This could mean working, you know, within your means so that you guys can make it easier for yourself. Maybe even, I see some of you wanting to take that vacation, right? So maybe you're going to put funds aside, and this is you leaving that difficult way of living before and really choosing to make it different this year, right? Okay. The Moon card, Major Arcana card. This is usually information coming from behind the scenes, hidden information, something brought to the light. Okay. The really, really nice thing about this is I think it's actually one of my favorite cards, and I'll tell you why. So zooming in, see how she's blonde, and you see the little Sheltie here, the Sheltie puppy. So I lost a Sheltie puppy when I moved in here with my kids, but I always see that this is me and her. And I'm psychic and a medium, and this woman in this card, it's also psychic. Okay. The thing is that this could indicate to you that you have companionship, that with a partnership, whatever you might be faced with, okay, whatever you are currently facing and moving out of that difficult situation, that you have companionship, you have the right partner, you have the right people in place to help you through that. Okay. If you feel like you don't, then who could you rely on for the advice, guidance, and the kick in the pants that you might need? Who can you turn to that will help you problem solve? Okay. So if you're moving out of a difficult situation, do you need someone's help with that? And you got that to a fire card, right? That partnership. So it might be the help of someone else to help get you out and refocused and to implement your goals. And maybe you're working with someone like me to help you with that. Okay. But this is information brought in probably from some insight. Maybe you are having some one-on-one time with yourself and you're getting really clear on what changes need to be made. And this is you being, very honest with yourself about what needs to go, what balls need to drop. Where do I need to spend my energy and whose energy do I need to not be around anymore? Okay, wonderful. This is your last card from the tarot deck, and then we'll move into the relationship cards. This is the card of the Magician, and this is all about you manifesting, which is actually great that this card came at the end of all those other tarot cards, because this shows with a conscious effort, you are able to manifest the life that you want for this here 2020. Okay, so this is a really, really big month. I have quite a few appointments because people work with me to implement their goals and to set goals, and then they work with me on timelines. But this is you either working with partnership with someone like myself, or working with your actual partner, or working with a best friend or someone you trust, to be on the same wavelength about asking yourself, truly, what do I want to manifest for this 2020? What do I want to see happen for myself? Where do I want to water those goals, and how am I going to do that, and how am I going to bring it into my schedule? So this is you also trusting in the divine, that when you ask for something, that you can expect doors of opportunity to come as long as you work hard and consistently towards those goals. Okay, let's see what's happening in your love life. Okay. Oh, well, geez. So again, we're going till the 8th. So because today is Friday, and I'm sorry, I'm just getting around to recording your readings now, but I've been busy. But this is the romance card. This is the romance card. And although not all of us, I'm in Toronto, Canada. There'll be no beaching here in Toronto. It's winter. But this could mean you planning travel. This could mean even you getting away with a partner this weekend. This is even you carving out some time for some intimacy, some romantic time. This could even mean a romantic dinner when the kids go to bed, maybe making your favorite dessert, maybe making dessert together, making dinner together, something romantic, maybe your favorite bottle of whatever the hell you drink. This is you setting the stage for some romance this weekend. I'm all for that, people. All right. So because this is a relationship deck, this could just mean anybody around you, but to be very, very aware, because these cards can also be on the flip side as well, right? This is the card of disillusionment, that someone's appearing to be, see here, he's pretending to be a knight in shining armor to her, but he's really just a regular Joe. So this is about you just being true to who you are and what you have to bring to the table. And this could be at work. This could be with friends. This is also you being instructed not to overextend yourself. You are perfect, whole, and complete. People will love you just how you are. This is also encouraging you, for those of you in the dating scene, let's say, for example, or even those of you in partnership, to not have such serious expectations on your partner or on a potential partner, to not think like he has to be or she has to be and blah, 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 and you have this big long list. Truly get really clear with what it is you would like to implement. And again, with your partner, you have to have that honest discussion and say, what is it you need from me that's currently missing? And then you can share what you currently need that you feel might be missing. And then this is you two being very open, honest with each other about what you want for your romantic life and what romance means, and when will you be dating each other again, because you should be dating your partner, okay, and having small adventures. And even for those of you in the dating scene, you want to ask those really important questions and ask that person what their goals are. Where do they see themselves in a few years? What do they value? What kind of things do they do outside of work or with family, or what kind of adventures do they like? So that you allow someone to be totally, genuinely who they are, and you find out really early on who they are, so you can decide, Am I interested, or do we share common goals, or do we see ourselves, you know, in the same way in the next few years? So these are the different questions that you can ask. Okay. The card of doubt. Throat chakra people, you gotta speak up. Some of you are doubting a potential relationship. See how this girl is on one side and the gentleman is on the other side, and he's holding flowers, and she's like, I just don't know about him. I just don't know. And he's like, just take a chance on me. I'm here holding flowers. And this could mean for my married couples too, that one is making the effort and the other one doesn't know if they want to put in that same effort. Communication, very, very important. And the thing is like, you need to take a chance on this person who's extending themselves. Or if you're the one holding the flowers and you're the one extending, realizing that if someone is having doubts, it's usually because of fear. And maybe you want to find out what their fears are so that you guys can kind of be on the same page and you guys can come together. Again, communication seems to be really, really big for you guys. Okay. Okay. Not a big surprise. The card of expectations, again, kind of piggybacking off the card of disillusionment, because when we have expectations on ourselves or expectations on a partnership, or we have a clear picture on what we want our relationship to look like, and maybe it's not meeting our expectations, sometimes we tend to doubt if that relationship is really the right relationship for us. And the thing is if you can put the communication in about what it is you want for the relationship, even this year, those of you coupled up, what do I want for my relationship this year? What do you want for the relationship this year? What do you want for your self-care? So that when you're giving each other the space to have the self-care, you are being very, very clear on what you want for your goals, what they want for their career goals, and how you can make it work together as a team, because you guys are a team. Those of you who have expectations on, again, in the dating world, you have expectations on what this partner does for a living, how much money they make, what do they own so far. You need to just be very clear that you want someone who's genuine, who wants to be in a committed relationship with you, who values the same things that you find value. I can't just say like family. You might not value that. Whatever it is you value, be more on that wavelength and allow the divine to bring in the right partner for you, without having such high expectations right out the gate. You're going to slowly learn. And the thing is, when you learn to be a really good communicator, you'll learn to be great in relationships, and you'll invite the other person to be the same. Okay? And your last card is a good one. Your last card for your romance is the card of good timing, which, you know, your partner, and for those of you partnered, and then for those of you single, the time is right. Because I think for those of you coupled, I think you and your partner have really wanted to have this conversation. You've really wanted to say, you know, I need some time for myself, or I need some time for my goals. And I need to be able to have, say, a night when I don't come home from work, and maybe I go to the library and work, or maybe I go to Starbucks and work, or maybe I meet with a therapist, or I meet with whatever it is. It could be anything. The time is right to have that communication on your goals and what you guys want going forward, and having that time where you guys really decide, like, what are we going to do to date? And maybe you plan one date and they plan one date, and you actually arrange for a sitter ahead of time. And then you have these wonderful things to look forward to, because the time is right for you to enjoy your life. The time is right to make your partner a priority, or dating a priority. The time is right to grab other friends in relationship and plan friends nights out, and to really, you know, have these things to look forward to will make you always in a great mood. Okay. And the time is right for my singles. The time is right to put yourself back out there. The good timing card means that someone is looking for someone just like you. I hope this reading has helped you. Please give me feedback. Thumbs up that you like the video. You can give me a thumbs down if you didn't like it. That's fine. And subscribe to my channel if you'd enjoyed the content on my platform. Love feedback. Wish you guys all the best. Happy weekend to you.